Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Did I really just record the whole video with a cathedral echo on my voice? Hey guys, and welcome to the second recording of today's video. Today, we have probably my least two favorite auditors who can conveniently be found on one YouTube channel called Auditing America. Their names are Ass Elmo and Fake Mike Real News, who's most commonly known for walking around town with a whisk that's ribbed for his pleasure. So let's begin.
How's it going, brother? What you up to today?
Working.
On what?
I'm here just making sure everybody's good and safe.
You're just standing here?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that's a valuable waste or allotment of our tax resources to have you just standing here?
Yes, absolutely. It's called community policing, and it's typically done in areas where higher crime occurs in an effort to deter the criminal element from negatively affecting the local businesses and residents. And you, as a non-local, are fucking that up.
Sir, if you can talk to DCPI if you have any concerns or anything like that.
That's fair, but it also is important to realize when we have untested rape kits and cold cases, sometimes just somebody standing on the corner may not be the most effective use of our taxpayer funds, is what I'm trying to say.
Are you making an assumption that he has a forensics degree, and instead of the city having him in a lab, making the most of things you'll never experience, like respect and a diploma, you think they have him out there wasting his talents on the streets? You're dumber than you look.
Does that make sense?
You can talk to DCPI.
I will. And what's the Third Amendment?
I know the answer to that. It's the most irrelevant amendment in the Bill of Rights. It's the least cited Bill of Rights in Supreme Court history. And apparently, it's the only thing your non-loving parents would read to you as they fed you asbestos as a baby.
Do you know it? Do you know the First Amendment?
Time, if you don't have any concerns or anything else,
well, I do have a concern
with
because
any crimes that are being committed.
Well, I
you can
do.
Talk to DCPI,
I do have.
They can answer everything.
I
else.
do have a concern because you took a sacred oath to uphold our constitutional rights, and I'm not sure if you know them.
Yeah.
Do you know the Third Amendment, sir?
I do, sir.
What is it?
But I'm not here to discuss about Third Amendments. And
No, that's literally your job. That's literally your job. Your job is to uphold our Bill of Rights. So you should be here to answer all questions about the Bill of Rights. You should be an expert in that.
No, that's not how that works. And one of the reasons why I really dislike these guys is they try to go around and shame military and police officers for not knowing every aspect of the Bill of Rights and still upholding the Constitution. Well, let me inform these two jackasses who've never served as police officers nor have they served in the military how shit really works. As a veteran, I can 100% guarantee to you that as I was going through my training, they never stopped to give us Constitution class. Because we weren't trained to know the Constitution. We were trained to know the Uniform Code of Military Justice. And through our duties, something you two dickweeds have volunteered not to do, the Constitution and its amendments would be upheld and protected.
You know, lawyers go to school for 7 years. You should at least brush up on it. What's the Third Amendment? Look, I'll let you off with the warning if you just let me know what the Third Amendment is.
Have a great day, sir.
So you don't know the Third Amendment?
Have a great day.
You could just humbly admit that you don't know it.
Have a great day, sir.
I cannot have a great day. I was having a beautiful Sunday afternoon and I realized the overall incompetence and lack of knowledge. You know, when men, women, and children have given blood, sweat, and tears for this country and the Bill of Rights, and you don't even know it, that's sad. What's your name and badge number?
PO Australia 21403.
All right, listen, Australia. I'm going to let you off today with a warning. Next time I come around here, I want you to know that Third Amendment.
Or you could just not bother him, especially while he's doing his duties policing the community, and maybe go try to find yourself one of those job things that you don't have, but everyone you harass does.
What's the Third Amendment?
That's what he wants to do. So he can get his YouTube video.
Well, actually, sir, my channel's not monetized.
Doesn't matter.
Well, do you want to know the real reason I'm doing this? That's a fair assumption. But as you know, as an investigator, there are other potential theories. One of them would be that men, women, and children have given blood, sweat, and tears to give us freedom to have that Bill of Rights. And the fact that I've went across this country the last few months and not one cop, that's all they do? Yeah, you don't know your own job.
That's all they do.
You don't know your own job. I'm upset because people died to give us our freedoms and you don't even know the oath you took. You didn't even read. Did you read the oath you took? No, you didn't. Because you just swear to anything. Whatever the man tells you to do, yes, sir, sign me up. I'd rather be a YouTuber than working for the system.
Do your YouTube thing.
I am doing my YouTube thing. What's the Third Amendment? I'll let you off with a warning if you can tell me the Third Amendment. This is serious shit. No, honestly, you guys are laughing. People died. People died. Oh, it's only funny when you guys do it. Okay, I get it. I see. So what's the Third Amendment? And I'll let you be on your way, sir.
I'm already on my way.
What's the Third Amendment?
You think I have to interact with you?
What's the Third Amendment?
Do you have me stopped?
Until you answer my questions, what's the Third Amendment?
Do your thing, bro.
You don't know it, do you? That's sad. You're laughing at me and you don't even know your own job. The basics of your own job. It's not even a big pamphlet. It's a little tiny book. You should read it.
The Constitution is not a book, you idiot. It's an amendable singular document.
What made you want to become a cop? Was it qualified immunity? Have your name and badge number, sir?
Sure. Last name's Lyle Palmer, badge number's 2117.
Your name and badge number?
12741.
I'm going to let you off with a warning because I'm in a good mood today. But you seriously should learn the Constitution. Don't you think it's astounding that I've asked literally dozens, if not hundreds of cops, and they don't know their own job? I think it's funny that you guys don't know your own job. I think it's sad and I think it's pathetic.
The moment they care what someone they don't respect thinks, I'm sure they'll let you know.
It's not something to be thanked. You guys just stand around here all day. There's how many cold cases in New York City? How many untested rape kits? Would you guys just stand over here making sure someone doesn't steal 3 for $10 t-shirts? That's a terrible waste of our tax money.
Talk to the mayor.
Talk to the mayor. No, see, that's the thing.
Talk to the police commissioner.
Oh, well, guess what? See, and this is, I'm going to teach you.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Look, no, I'm actually giving, I can be funny, but I'm also giving some real education too, yeah.
You can say that this guy not going to try to find something and try to say something.
Yeah.
I'm giving you guys a free education. As my servants, I'm giving you guys a free education.
And of course, when nothing else is working, you have to reach deep into your bag of tricks and start calling the police officers your servants to try to trigger a response just for your YouTube video. Well, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but they serve the general public, not the city's individual anal warts. Okay, enough with this lead paint connoisseur. Let's head over to his underdeveloped twin and see if he's having any better luck.
See if these cops respect the First Amendment. We're gonna see if they know the Third Amendment. Hey, how's it going? How are you? I'm just asking a quick question to you guys. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
You guys got now. Go ahead.
You want to explain it to me? No, you can explain it to me.
Why is she walking away?
I don't want to serious. I gotta go to my area.
All right, cool. I understand. Do you know what the Third Amendment is?
I don't know. Can you explain it to me?
Well, I can, but I'm not required to know it. You know, you are. What about you? Do you know it?
I'm not required to tell you.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yes, you are. We're talking about the most important thing about your job. It's honoring the Constitution that you swore to uphold. So if you don't know the Third Amendment, like this gentleman over here, you're not qualified. How would you feel if, for instance, your doctor didn't know how to take your blood pressure?
Well, that depends. Let's say I have brain cancer, and the #1 brain surgeon in the world didn't know how to check my blood pressure, but he did know how to remove my brain tumor better than any other doctor can. I'd still go to that doctor and leave the checking of the blood pressure to the assistants and nurses who are actually paid to do that job.
So it's something simple. You don't have to know it word by word. I understand that. You know, if you don't know it word by word, it's okay. But if you don't know it, I will tell you. But just know that thousands are watching, and we'd love to see you, having this down pat. Do you know it?
Yeah.
You do? All right. Do you know it, sir? I understand. We're all human. Now, do you wanna inform them, or you wanna share the word?
For you to read, because you're the one pushing us.
I mean, you're saying you know it. So if you know it, why don't you tell us?
Because it's not in his job description to recite the Third Amendment to every random defective garden gnome with a camera that demands it.
I don't feel like
Everybody that's watching this video, you do, because you're a police officer. You swore to uphold the.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't be wearing this uniform if I didn't know it, but when I got hired, was nowhere on there that said I had to tell people the Third Amendment.
But
Third Amendment.
that's fine. Yeah, now you
Same way you don't have to tell
you
me,
should
I don't have to
have
tell
you
you.
should have told me that before you said that you didn't know it.
Well,
But
no,
you
I
made the
asked you
decision
to
to tell me you didn't know it, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not here to bash you if you don't know it.
Well, no, I know that. I'm just
But-
gonna ask you to tell me. That's what I didn't say I know. I just asked
I will,
you to tell me.
but why don't you tell them? Because you're lying. You don't know it. You don't know it. But I will tell you. That's none of your business, sir. That's none of your business.
Just let him be. Just let him be.
Yeah.
He's not bothering us. Just
Yeah. Anything? How can I help you?
Who's gonna win? You or the cops?
Hey, my man is spitting straight facts, but let's leave him alone and let's try not to discourage the little plague rat from doing something stupid.
Who's gonna win? Well,
That's what I'm saying.
well,
Just go
well.
with that.
Right now, no. I'm talking about the Constitution, dude. Have a good day. Okay. All right. So, Third Amendment. No soldiers in my home. Okay? In time of war or in time of peace.
Seriously, Anselmo? You're supposed to be the authority on the Third Amendment in the frauditing community, and you don't even know it? The Third Amendment is not no soldier in my home during times of war or in times of peace. Now, what the Third Amendment says in general is that no citizen can be forced to quarter a soldier during times of peace. But during times of war, a citizen can be forced to quarter a soldier, but only as prescribed by law.
You knew that, right? Yeah. What's that? Yeah. It's all right. You should have been humble enough to say you didn't know it, but instead you want to say you want to. The police ego is too strong that you want to say yes, I know it, but I don't have.
I would have done the same thing if it
Why
was
would
a
you?
uniform.
Why do you have this such disconnect between the public? Like
Sure.
I'm asking you about this
All right, you
Constitution.
let me talk as well?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. If I was out of uniform and I had a random guy approach me, hey, what's the Third Amendment? I wouldn't probably answer because that's an uncomfortable situation.
Correct. If you're out of uniform, but you're in uniform, that means
That
that.
doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You're a taxpayer's dollar. That's what the citizens are. You guys pay taxes with the tax money. It's weird, but yeah. You're taking from tax and you're putting it back in another pot, and then you're putting it right back in another pot.
Wow, Anselmo, you just described how taxes for government employees work.
It's
I pay the same taxes you pay, bro. I have to wake up, clock in, bro.
I hear you.
You die, I die.
I hear you.
You die, I die. But
I-
we bleed the same, bro. We're all human beings. It's just a uniform.
I understand.
All right?
I understand.
But don't get it twisted with the uniform and me being a person, okay?
No.
Same way you're arguing about your rights and stuff, I got the same thing.
I understand.
You cross that line with me right
No.
now.
And that's
I just
exactly.
want that much respect from you right now.
No, and you
Because
always.
right now I feel like you're not giving me that type of respect.
Well, I could.
The same way you gotta wake up and clock in, I
Well,
gotta do the same thing.
if we're-
myself and
if
my
we're
family.
speaking of-
respect that. Just
I am.
respect that, okay?
I am.
Thank you. My
But
conversation is done with you now.
Well, you're not respecting
My
the you're
conversation is done.
you're
I'm
not
not
respecting
talking
us
about
as citizens by the way that you're treating me.
Aw, you poor little frauditor. No one respects you, and you still can't figure out why.
Because
I'm not
you're
treating you any kind of
yes,
way.
you're yes.
You got a camera.
You have to-
You're trying to record.
You have to treat us you have to you have to treat us with dignity and respect. You have to treat it just what you're butthurt because you didn't know the Third Amendment and now you want to flip it on me?
I'm not bugging.
Shame on you. I know the Third Amendment.
No, you don't.
All right, thank you.
You want to flip it on me? I'm the bad guy now because I don't know because you don't know our rights.
We're talking to her right now. No one's. I told the guy to leave because you were not bothering me. And
What do you mean you told the guy to leave? What does that even have to do with anything? All right, he just said I just told the guy to leave. What is that? Like you don't give people orders unless they're breaking the law. You don't know that? So
all right, sir, here's the
I
deal.
could be.
Listen, we're gonna keep watching the surroundings, make sure there's no fights going on. If it seems like we're ignoring you, we're not. We're trying to pay attention to our surroundings.
Oh no, yeah, you can do. You know, you can do whatever you want. I'm just concerned. You know, I'm just concerned. Can I have your name and batch number, please? Torres. Nice to meet you, Torres. You are Sast. Can you tell me your name?
Sastani.
Sastani, okay, and Cherry.
Sure.
All right, cool. Well, we love and praise good cops. Don't think I'm that guy that goes around harassing cops, quote unquote.
No quote unquote. You are that guy. You're the guy that walks around and whips out his camera and begins harassing every cop he comes across. And not only that, but you seem to have this very weird obsession with filming, following, and focusing all your attention on any female officer you can find. Just check how he ended his video.
Tyrants.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. These human dumpsters have been putting out a lot of material lately, and I really dislike them. So don't be surprised if you see me adding more Third Amendment auditing videos in the future. If you like this video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.